pain is so great.
Hey everyone, Jen here, and we are back in Skyrim with Ellie, Vilya, and Sammi will show up eventually, I'm sure. So we have turned in our quest for Danica Pier Springs, which is amazing. Look, there's the Gilder Green. We are off to a great start, and now my game's not responding. There we go. So, we've turned in the Gilder Gleam. We spoke to Vilya's friend, and because of that we got a note of ingredients, well, list rather than a note. So we need 2 mammoth tusks, 2 flyamentia, 1 mud crab, 3 slaughterfish, 2 taproots, 1 small pearl. So obviously the easiest place to find this is going to be talking to merchants. So let's head into the Arcadia's Cauldron and see what she has for sale. And then we'll figure out what to do from there.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any
Oh,
questions.
Sammi. Yeah, I told you Sammi would show up. Hi, Arcadia.
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
Yeah, what do you got for sale?
Take a look.
So we need one of these, and we need, should have written it down really, shouldn't I have? Slaughterfish scales, which they don't have, and I don't think she has what we need. Shit. These are potions. I don't even want, do I? Need that. Congrats. Alright, thank you.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Yep. David Chitlin, Slaughterfish, Temple, Pearl, Tusks. I don't even know what it is that I have. Oh, I should take a picture of that actually. Let's do that, and then I don't have to keep opening that shit up. Like, no, not my face. I'm using my phone. There we go. Alright, let's just double check, because I'm sure I missed one.
Pardon me, but do I
No.
take a look?
Alright. Tusk? Oh, you do have a mammoth tusk. Oh, no, I didn't want that one. I don't have enough gold. Oh, fuck my life. I still don't have enough gold. Well, what do I have that I can sell? I don't. Take that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and all 10 of those, and all 8 of those, and that, and that, and that, and that, and those, and get all 10 of those. Alright, now do I have enough? Let's try this again. Tusk. I did have. Did I buy it? Is that what's happening here? Did I accidentally buy it? Not accidentally. Did I buy it on purpose? I don't even know. Okay, so I was interrupted by a midget. Say hi. Say hi. No, just say it. Hi. This is my darling little niece. She has decided that she's gonna come up here and hang out with me. Who? You. So we are looking, Faye, for... Oh, see, look, now I've moved the picture. So we're looking for mammoth tusks, flyamentia, which we don't have, mud crab, which we also don't have, scales, nope, taproots, oh, yes, we do have one, nice. We'll buy that. And then pearl.
Why, Jen?
Because we're trying to do a quest.
How can you hear me?
Farewell.
Because the other one's empty. I only have one headphone in, which is why she's asking. Alright, so Faye,
Yeah?
we've got many quests to do. Do we go look for the flute?
Yeah.
We go look for the flute. Okay. Let's do that then. The child has spoken. And so that is what we're going to do. But we're hungry, so we should eat first. What do you think? Should we eat beef?
Yes.
And should we have a bit of cheese?
Yes.
And how about some garlic bread?
Yes.
Garlic bread. Delicious. Alright, so what do we have to do? We have to go talk to the Khajiit. Want to go talk to some kitty cats? Should we pick the flowers? Bam! Pick the flowers. More flowers? Bam! More flowers.
Fire.
Sit in the fire?
Yeah.
Well, that's silly. That would be painful. You want to see something cool, though?
Yeah.
Ready? I'm a wizard.
We need to do about these vampire attacks.
Yes. Alright. Alright, you gotta sit back down? Let's put our fire away.
Who's that?
That's Ellie. See, look. It's Ellie the elf. I can't really see her. Through the shadows. But she's very pretty, I promise. She does magic. Can you do magic?
No.
Maybe you should go to Winterhold, to the College of Mages. Does that sound like something you'd want to do? You don't want to learn magic?
I see on my computer.
Guess what? I found one of those ingredients I was looking for.
Look,
Isn't that great?
That is great. You are closer than I am. I'm sorry, Faye. What was that?
I see on your computer.
Yeah, I can see on my computer too. Oh, the Khajiit aren't here. Oh, that is most distressing. Alright, we're gonna head to Roricstead then. Should we go to Rorikstead? Yeah. Rorikstead. Look at the horsey. That pretty horsey. You eating bread. You gonna feed it
You
to
must be one of those wizards.
Yes.
From the college in Winterhold.
Yes, I am. Hi, sir.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
Brilliant.
Where do you want to go?
I would like to go to... Where did we say we were going to go? We're going to go to Rorikstead.
Let's go to the beach.
We don't have a
Climb
beach.
and back, and we'll be
Skyrim.
off.
There's just snow.
Need something?
No, guard, I don't need anything. Alright, we'll cut to when we get there.
No, she's going shopping.
What? Who's shopping?
She's gonna get me a treat.
Oh. Okay, so we are back. Find the traveler's camp south of town. So this is obviously...
Everything's in order.
Oh, shut up. This is one of the quest things I downloaded, but we're gonna go into the inn, which is here. Is this the inn? I don't know. I don't know anything about
Mind yourself
Roikstead.
with that fire. Don't
Oh
burn
my
anything down
God.
now.
Jen, can we go now?
Well, no, I'm trying to find the inn, which is this, because we're gonna sleep, because we're tired. See, look, we're tired, hungry, and thirsty. So we're gonna go into this inn. We're gonna go in the inn. Oh, I didn't do that. Alright. Oh, that guy just vanished.
Do you have news of our quarry?
Yeah, I do, but I don't actually want to talk to you about it. Hi.
If you need a meal or room, I've got...
I need a
Sure
room.
thing. It's yours for a day.
Look at your mustache. That's pretty fantastic. Have you seen a Khajiit bard with a serial dog with flute? Your voice just completely changed. That's pretty
I'll
exciting.
show you to your room. Right this way.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Do you have news of our quarry?
No, shut up.
You didn't
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Alright, let's sleep for 7 hours. Should we take a nap while we wait? Oh, she's all cuddled up to me. I'm a special lady. Alright. Now we just need to eat. Let's eat 7 carrots.
No, let's eat soup.
Nope, I ate the carrots. Too late. Away! Alright, so we're supposed to go south of camp. The Hedge mage. And that way. This is south. Well, not south of camp, south of town. Let's get our fire ready, because I can't remember if I gotta kill things. Sir, sir, sir.
Careful now. Wouldn't want someone to get burned.
Why did you have to...
If you dig around here, you will often find flies.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
They just keep talking. Faye, they just talk and they talk and they talk. Even when I'm talking, they talk. You know how Nana doesn't like it?
Yeah,
I don't like it either.
I do.
You do? You like interrupting people? Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow. No, you have to say interrupting cow who?
Guess
Moo!
what? I found one of those ingredients I was looking for. Isn't that great?
Moo!
No, you're cold. It's so much easier to rub when you're dead.
Who's there?
Sally.
Sally who?
I like her.
I don't understand the joke.
For glory.
Oh, did I just kill Sammy?
Team. Don't you think so?
Is that all of them? I think I just murdered Sammy, Billy. Uh-oh, don't crash. There we go. I did. I totally murdered Sammy. You were a good orc. I'm very sorry, Sammy. I'll miss you. Alright, well, that's one way to get rid of Sammy, I guess. I just had a fight.
Huh?
I had a fight
Where?
to the death. I just killed a bunch of people.
Why?
Well, because they were bad guys. You gotta beat up the bad guys. You can't let bad guys prosper. Do you think Batman would do that?
No.
Exactly. And I'm like Batman, aren't I? I am like Batman.
I'm Spider-Man.
You're oh no, here comes a kitty. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? There you are.
You'll taste my...
What's
You
that?
must admit that I'm not bad.
It's a cat.
You must admit that I'm not bad.
You aren't bad, Julia. I will allow you to exist. Alright, hopefully that's the last thing that's gonna come out and attack us. I mean...
What happened to his hand?
It's got blood on it. Cut himself shaving. I don't know what that means. That's where we're going. Look, another cat! Maybe we can sneak attack on it. Since it appears to be moving quite slowly. Oh, did you see that? That was amazing. I'm really proud of myself for that one. That was a big deal. Maybe not to you, because you don't play this game. And you're 4. But that was a big deal. Can I have a high five? Yeah, one more. Ah, almost hit me in the face. That's dangerous. Kitty, 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 kitty. Take it all. And we're going to the camp. Because we gotta go camping. She's looking at me like I grew another head. She's like, what is wrong with me? Ooh. Magic! There's another one in there. Yep, more magic. Yeah.
What's that?
It's fire. We're in a camp. Hedge mage armor search knapsack. I'm gonna take all of this. I'm gonna take that hood. I'm gonna take that scroll. I'm gonna take these boots. I'm gonna read the journal. Note ingredients: skeever tail, beehive husk, tundra cotton, honeycomb, lunar mothwing, bleeding crown, creep cluster, hawk feathers, ice wraith teeth, briarheart, hag raven claw. Binding materials: iron ore, moonstone ore, quicksilver ore, malachite ore. Test alternative ingredients: Daedra heart, precious gems. All this way, I've traveled all this way only to be told I've come too far. I don't know what I should have expected, in all honesty. I've never wanted any part of the guild in High Rock, with all its arbitrary regulations and petty politics, and yet I had somehow hoped that this cloistered college in the backwoods of Skyrim would be different. The people already hate them. It's not as though they need to play nice. But no. I found a secluded fortress at the edge of the sea, surrounded by a piss-poor village full of paranoid, stubborn peasants in the most damnable cold part of the most damnable cold province. The mages mill about, mumbling to themselves about this or that fruitless experiment with no aim or purpose. All that power to be had, all the knowledge to be gained in that library, and none of them have a clue what they would do with it. They would not know what to do with power if it were handed to them on a platter. Lock it away behind those... Yeah. Lock it away behind those... Ah! Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. Lock it away behind the stone walls to be studied for all eternity, I suspect. And now, I discover that they don't have my book. The one called Finis made a passing comment about a man in Morthal who may have some clue. I doubt he has exactly what I need, but a small lead is better than none. And besides, if this man has enough common sense to leave the college, he's probably not entirely witless. Any excuse is good enough for me to leave this place behind. I'm looking forward to the road. Decided to travel along the coast to make my way east. I'm not keen on meeting more locals. The coastline was more treacherous than I suspected. I anticipated encountering a few horkers and little else, but there are vicious predators here. A great bear decided I looked like easier prey than the things lumbering about at the edge of the water. It miscalculated. It was a close thing, I will admit, much closer than what I care to think about. My vest was only enough to cushion a brush from the tips of its claws. I can do better. I need to do better, if I am going to survive. I have considered taking what little gold I have to a smith to see what they can do to reinforce my equipment, but if the gear I see the mercenaries wearing is any indication, a Skyrim smith wouldn't have a clue what to do for a mage. It's all heavy pieces of plate or monstrous pauldrons, and I can only imagine what reaction I get if I told them I wanted to be discreet with my occupation, not all glittering and glowing like some walking beacon. There are methods to shield oneself with spells, but only for a very short duration. I've even seen the same magical property made into an alchemy solution. And there are amulets and rings, little trinkets really, that offer a negligible amount of protection from the physical attacks. I am familiar with all, but none will do me much good if I am caught unaware. But there is something worth pursuing here, maybe not a spell, or an enchantment, or an alchemy alone, but some combination of the three. I must begin experimenting. I will begin work as soon as I find suitable materials. Dawnstar, yet another sad little frozen town. I would not have stopped at all, but certain ingredients I need for my tests are frustratingly hard to come by in this region. The town is small, but thankfully large enough to house an alchemist. Skeevertail, for all the disgusting diseases carried by those vermin, the tales of a bizarre and little-known property of fortifying the strength of light armor. Not by much, but with a few additional ingredients and application of a little magical force, we shall see. Alright, I'm not going to read anymore, guys. I'm just going to click the pages, and if you want to finish reading it to find out more about the armor, just hit pause. Because there are many a pages. Many a pages.
You can just flip the whole page.
Yeah.
That was when I read the book. I flip the whole page.
You just want to flip the pages. Alright, let's take that. Okay, I need my arm back, sweetheart. I don't need any of that. Alright, so, I don't need the bloody rags either. This is a good place to camp, though. Alright, so components, alright, so let's open our journal. The Mage's journal mentions methods to enhance the strength of her gear. The procedure will take some practice, but with time and effort it could become very useful. By combining the proper items with a unique spell, a token might imbue, I don't know, with magical properties to fortify the strength of the Hedge mage armor. Components needed: Hawk Feather, Bleeding Crown, Luna Mothwing, and Quicksilver Ore. Fortification level 5. Progress till next update 89. You playing with my thigh? That's weird. So yeah. So now we have the armor. Let's check it out. So
Close.
I know, hang on. So the armor's 50 to start with, which is really good. And it comes with boots, which are also armor, which is why I like this. And you can enchant it, obviously.
But that's a boy's thing.
It's not a boy's thing, it's a backpack.
The king thinks of it. And
She's so excited she's married to it. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I'm wearing that. Alright, so here's my armor. Let me get out of this bush and I'll show you what it looks like.
who's that?
That's me. So I'm wearing, I've got like, probably put my There's down. So this is what the armor looks like. That's Ellie. We've already had this conversation. Oh goodness, that was a trap. And there's no good way to get a look at this armor. God bless it. Oh, hey. Alright, so Faye has left. Oh, wrong one. 2. Yeah, healing. Alright, we'll figure out where to go to get a better... Maybe if I turn this off, put my hands down. No, still can't see. I need to figure out what's wrong with my lighting really badly. It's impossible to see anything in this Roikstead in direct light. So, let's go find some direct light. Also, very sorry about...
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute?
No, actually, I don't. I need to go find direct light. Some sort of campground or something. So basically, you just have to gather the ingredients, and then when you get them, you cast this spell. This one. So, you just do this. And then the fortification failed because we're missing components. But if it worked, we'd have it. It'd be pretty nice. So it's another list of shit we need to get. So
Magic might be good, but I don't quite understand what a spell can do better than a mace.
Well, a lot of things. Dumb bitch. There's Roricstead. Alright guys, so we're gonna end it here now that we've got our magical armor and we have a visitor for part of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I certainly did, even if it was a bit weird for a while there. So yeah,
Fools! Roll!
yep. Alright guys, see you next time. Have a good one. Bye!